I joined somebody's Instagram live stream once, and they're like, who do you want drawn?" And they just were like, "I know, I'm gonna draw this character from Probable Theorem." So they gave me like a rough outline. The,
Nice.
like I told them what the character looked like, and they drew they drew them.
Oh,
So
nice.
the first drawing of the character wasn't even by me; it was by somebody else. Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
What's up?
Living my best life after
Live.
Christmas.
Oh yes, yes. Thanks for dating the video. So you play Logan.
I do.
Do you enjoy playing Logan?
Yeah, I do. I like Logan. I'm a big fan of Logan.
I think
He's,
you
yeah.
pull off Logan really well.
I hope I do all right. He's a fun character to play. So like, I hope I do him justice.
I think you do. And then
Yeah.
I was really nervous about hearing all of the voice acting and everything for the first time, but after I did, I was like, no, you know what? No, there was no reason to be afraid. You guys are. It's when you start doing Logan's rambly bits, I just sit back and go. So if Thomas ever gets sick, no.
It's because I'm a rambler and I'm a very like passionate rambler, so I kind of go into rambles and I was like, yes, I just do rambling. Perfect. That just I'm
Yes.
doing hand motions that you can't see.
Oh,
So
I do that all the time. That's why I'm gonna draw when doing this, or it's gonna be very boring. Okay, so Sarah, how do you think you did playing as Logan?
I think I did all right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be like self-deprecating because I feel like I did all right. And I again, like you said, the rambly stuff, I think I did quite well on. But there's also stuff where I'm like, I listen back and I'm like,
I want to say,
you know.
I want to say, out of all the voice actors, you're the one who got the most positive feedback in the comments.
Yeah, I did actually see that, and I was quite like, I don't deserve the
Oh, shut up! You deserve all of the love.
voice positive. I think it's because I think it's mostly to do with like the appeal of Logan being
Being
British.
British, yes. But that doesn't take away from your actual skill. Like, Logan could have been British, but if it wasn't done well, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, that's probably fair. There's definitely, but bad British voice acting is also a thing. So yeah.
So, what got you to want to send in your audition?
Oh, this was actually this kind of reminds me because there's someone that I haven't spoken to in a while that I really should speak to again, and she's really lovely. And she kind of mentioned it to me in passing because I'd read ALiP a while ago and I'd never finished it, and I'd forgot to like subscribe to it or anything, and I had never finished it, and I like was really into it. And then she mentioned it to me like a few months later and was like, "Hey, there's auditions for this voice acting thing. You know, I'm auditioning for it. You should maybe do that." And I was like, "Hey, that's a good idea." And then I like found the fic again as a result and finished it and was like, "Holy shit!" And then yeah, so I kind of just sent in the audition for like I think a couple of them. I didn't do. I think it was. I can't remember. I didn't do one of them. I definitely did Roman, and I definitely did obviously Logan. I think I didn't do Patton, but I'm not sure. Might have been Virgil, but I didn't do one of them. But I was like, yeah, you know, I'll try out. If it goes badly, it goes badly, and that is how it is. Then yeah.
So you actually read the story beforehand?
Like a few months beforehand, and then a friend was like, "Hey, remember this? You should do this." And I was like, "Wow, yeah." to summarize it badly.
That's interesting to me because a lot of people told me that they hadn't read it beforehand, that they had read it when after the animatic came out. So like after the first episode, when it picked up a lot of traction around then. So that's cool.
Yeah, because I think I've entirely forgot about it, and then I read it again, and I was like, oh, I'll start reading this. It'll be interesting. Oh my goodness, I've read this. I know what's happening. and then I got to bits I hadn't read, and I was like, oh, exciting.
I know a lot of my popularity, I guess, comes from the fact that Robin got really bored and decided That's how I see it, okay?
I mean, I don't think that's how it went, but
uh, prove to me otherwise. But in my eyes, it wasn't until after that there was a visual representation of something that people could watch that it picked up all of its traction, which it's fine. I'm aware of. I mean, I also recognize that it wouldn't have happened if people didn't like the story. So don't yell at me.
Yeah.
We're good.
I mean, it's just because it's really interesting, and I'm genuinely so glad that I like was able to go back to it and like everything.
I'm like super excited that you enjoyed it, that you had read it before.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like not all of it, but like most of it.
Yeah. That I'm okay with that. I can live with that. I can die happy with this knowledge.
Don't die soon, but yes.
This question is, I don't know. It just is purple opinions. So I guess your opinions on the color purple.
Ooh, do you know what? I'm a big fan of purple, mostly because, this is going to get way too exposition-y for such a simple question.
I'm okay with it.
The theatre group I go to, I've been going to for like 5 years now. I've been there for a while. I started when I was like 10, maybe 9. So I've been there a while. And I really love it, and it's like my family. And it's always been like purple, like all the, like, because we have like jumpers purple. The person who runs it is also called Sera, and that's all purple, and it's just a lot of purple, and like the color purple to me always has like connotations of like the family that I have there. Aww. And it's like, I don't know, I'm a big fan of purple. It's a good color.
I'm okay with this. That's adorable.
Yeah, I'm also wearing purple now, which is fun.
I'm wearing, unlike the Cookie Monster pajama pants I was wearing yesterday, these ones aren't fuzzy, but they are still Cookie Monster pajama pants.
That's so valid. Yeah, that's Cookie Monster is incredible.
Did you know I cosplayed Cookie Monster?
Honestly, big mood.
And that I can probably pull up on my computer while I have you answer the next question, which is, celery, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. just see, everybody else. Okay, so the only Cookie Monster picture I have is me dressed up as Cookie Monster, dressed up as Sailor Moon. So.
Is that an anime?
No, I got tired of wearing Cookie Monster, but I still wanted to wear it, so I made a Sailor Moon costume.
I don't know what Sailor Moon. I've heard of it, and I know.
Oh, Sailor Moon. Yeah. Fighting evil by moon.
I don't know if it's just me, but I don't think anime is as big in England. Like, obviously, a lot of people watch it, but I've just never really been into it.
Before, like, we knew what anime was, it was just this really big kids cartoon that everyone was just like, yes.
Oh, valid.
So, like, to me, I'm like, it isn't it. Yes, it's an anime. I thought you were talking about the Cookie Monster Sailor Moon crossover, and I was like, no, I was just bored.
That would be, to be fair, that would be probably incredible. Just as, like, a thing that you could watch.
What's your favorite part of now being a voice actor?
Am I allowed to say that I met people that I wouldn't have met otherwise?
Yes, you can.
Because I was friends with one of my friends, Blue, and then Blue invited me to a server where I met a lot of people, and they're very special to me. If you know what I mean. And then because like I was on the person on the server, and Blue was like I'd changed my role, so it was like the voice boy, and then I was like talking to everyone. It was great, and then I met some great people.
That's cute as all hell. Sorry. It is. It's cute. Like, what's one of your favorite things about the others?
Oh, I just love them all. They're all just, everyone is so lovely. Just
agreed. In
every way, just lovely and talented, and just yes. Yes. Can I? Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone is so lovely, and I just struggle to deal with it. I'm like, people are nice and friendly. No.
Why are you all so wonderful? How did I get so lucky? I feel that. Like,
Yeah.
I was so nervous when all of a sudden you guys were all added to the Discord before it went public. I'm like, I'm stuck. These fools are stuck with me. I'm stuck with these fools. I really hope I don't make a fool of myself, but then, like, I love all of you.
Yes. You guys, yeah. I always wake up and, like, scroll through the conversations you guys had at, like, 4 a.m. my time, and I'm like, I love them all so much.
Sorry. Have you ever done voice acting before?
No, not really.
No.
I've done, no, I haven't, because I didn't have any, like, equipment or stuff for it. I was just like, just wing it, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I know, like, Han and stuff uses their phones, which I never thought of. I'm like, no, I have a mic.
I did use my phone, I think, the first time, and now I have a mic. Like, it's not great, but it is a mic.
Have you been caught up on Probable Theorem?
I'm not. I'm setting aside time to read it in a chunk, like, by the end of these holidays. I'm
drawing a character from Probable Theorem right now. So.
Yeah, I'm not. I just swear, I'm not there yet.
Okay.
I've read some. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
I'm working on it. I'm really excited, but like, I have to read stuff in chunks. Otherwise, I will be like, because what I do when I don't read stuff in chunks is no one can get me for weeks, because whenever I have a spare moment, I'll read. Whereas if I set aside a chunk of time just to do it, I'll get really immersed in it, and then I'll come out at the end and it's like lit. Whereas otherwise, I'm just like unreachable for days.
Okay. Okay. Why are you so amazing? That is a question. You have to now answer it. You have to now answer why you are so amazing.
No. I never like throw away like drawings that friends give me, and I pin them all on my board, and I appreciate them.
You are precious, and I love you. I was expecting you to be like, I try my best, but that was just flippin' cute.
There's like one friend in particular that I have who helps me out with who does fan art and stuff. And for a while, when we were still in like the fandom, like the Dan and Phil fandom together, I'd like write stuff and she'd draw me fan art for it, which was amazing. And yeah, so like at the time she drew me like a bunch of stuff, and we were together for a while, and but like I never throw away anything she gives me, even if it's like little things. Like she gave me like a birthday card once, which she drew, because she knew I was into Sandersides, and she spent time like researching Sandersides and drawing the logos and stuff, and she's so lovely.
What's your favorite thing about the character you play?
Oh, that's a difficult question.
Mm-hmm. It can be multiple things.
I think. I mean, in terms of, there's a difference, because like there's reasons I like him, and there's reasons why I find him really interesting, and those are like different things. Because he's really interesting because of like I don't know, his like character, like the way he like expresses himself is quite interesting, because like you can see there's like ways that he like shows about stuff he enjoys, like, you know, that he's into Doctor Who and stuff, but like he's never too out there about stuff. Like he's quite contained, which I think is really interesting to show the way that like someone who's clearly so passionate about these things kind of keeps it in a lot until it like duh. I did a dramatic hand gesture with the duh.
I think you'll like Chapter 8 of Probable Theorem. I finally go over Logan's backstory.
Yeah, but then Logan as well. I just love the way he puts his heart and soul into like learning about stuff that he finds interesting or like important as a character. Like he genuinely does like in his own way he tries to help, and just because he doesn't always like do that in the most effective way, that's not his fault, and he like tries his best in like the way he understands the world. And it's like not necessarily the same as like we would see it, but it's like interesting.
I always hoped that translated over when I was writing Logan, but I'm really happy to hear you say that. This eye is just such a fail. I'm gonna just erase it.
Yeah, he's doing his best.
He tries his best, and he realizes he makes mistakes because he's an idiot, at the same time being smart. But he is an idiot. You
can be smart and a dumbass at the same time. You just can.
Okay, do you have a favorite line or scene you're excited to do for Logan?
Oh, there's a lot of iconic. There's some iconic falsehoods, which which are gonna be a right party. I don't know. I don't want to be like the ending, but like there's just
If
like
if you spoil something, I'll bleep it, so it's fine. Just go.
I'm just just
ham.
the whole ending is so like dramatic, and he's like I don't know, it's dramatic. I don't want to spoil anything, but like, it's dramatic, so it's like that whole bit is like the last couple.
Did you know
with the dramatic theatre bit?
I wrote the ending probably 2 months before we got there.
That's valid.
Because I was worried about
the best way to do it.
I was worried about it being so bad. More specifically, not the ending, but the scene with Virgil and Roman just before the ending stuff happens. I wrote that 3 months.
Oh wow. That's probably such a good idea though, because endings are hard.
They are hard. I'm about to do that. Like, I'm about to do that with probable theorem.
Oh yeah, I've been working on a fic since like May, which is only like 40k, but like I'm working. It's got 2 chapters left, and I can't write them.
Oh, I can relate.
I've been stuck on them for like 2 months, and it's got because like they've got. I wrote the third to last chapter, which is like the first one with like an actual kind of fight scene in, and I can't write fight scenes, and I don't know why. So I decided to write about Assassin Logan. Like, why would I do that to myself?
Okay, that sounds super badass. First off, second off, I have something I can send you that might help, because after I wrote Seeds We Sow, I had one of my friends be like, "Celery, I love you, but you can't write fight scenes." And I'm like, "I know I can't." And they're like, "Do you mind if I send you something? Is that okay?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." Yes. So they sent me something about how to write fight scenes, so I'm planning on rewriting that chapter, actually.
Yes, please do send it to me, because it's just, yes. It's hard. It's like, I don't fight people, so I don't know anything about fighting.
Right? Just yes, so.
Yeah. I'm trying my best. It's difficult, but I'm almost there.
So the ending you're excited for?
Yes, when it gets all dramatic and there's the big
baddie
thing
at the end.
Yeah, big baddie at the end. That whole bit with the dramatic, like, who's gonna do the thing?
Who's gonna do it? Can I admit, I was sitting there stewing over how to have that ending happen, and when I sat down to write it, I just wrote it without thinking, and then sat back and reread it and went, "That's brilliant."
Yeah.
I did it without thinking, and I hate myself for it. I have a question specifically for you.
Oh, really? That's fun.
It says for Logan's voice actor, you did a good job. Did you have fun on the little rants and tangents Logan had?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, I had to, like, kind of be careful, though, because I speak quite quickly. I'm quite a fast speaker. I'm
from New York. We talk fast all the time.
Yeah, but so. I'm like that person that everyone's like, oh yeah, no, she speaks too fast and I can't understand what she's saying. But then I'm also that one that's like, yeah, but can you do rap god? So like, you can't complain that I speak too fast because it's a talent.
Burn.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's a talent, so you're just untalented.
Ouch. Jeez.
Everyone in my school hates me because they suck, not because I suck. No, I'm kidding. It's because I suck, but still.
No, you were right the first time. They're just jealous of your raw talent.
They're just jealous. Yeah. So yeah, no. So I'm that person. But I was like, specifically as I was doing all the rants and stuff, I was like, well, I don't want to do this too fast, but at the same time, I want it to be naturalistic rather than like stylistic. So it was like, what do I do? So I did it. Yeah, hopefully, naturalistic enough.
Okay, do you have a favorite line of someone else's? And because this is after the holiday special, you can choose the holiday special lines as well.
I mean, obviously, like, all of the dramatic Roman ones. All of them. Like, all of them.
Yes.
The dramatic holiday, like, getting lit up by the lights and Merry Bitchmas and everything. He's just so extra.
Honestly,
as a character.
There was one line handed in the holiday special that when I heard it the first time, it made me feel so happy and warm on the inside. It was, I think our Marshmallow is saying he loves us, and the way Han delivered the line just made me stop and go, aww. Aww. I know I wrote it, but I'm about to cry.
It's like, yeah, that was cute.
I remember messaging them afterwards going, Han, and then I got to Merry Bitchmas at the end, and I'm just like, And there was actually also sent me some lines from Virgil as well, but I had already heard the Merry Bitchmas and was like, I know how I'm gonna end the episode. So
Yeah.
I'm planning, after I do all the interviews, I'm planning on taking bonus footage and making a bloopers and things
Yeet.
that got cut out, and that's definitely going in there.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we love that.
Do you have a favorite shot from the animatic?
I just all of it. I don't want to be the person that's just like I love everything, but like I just love everything. Like I don't know, I just yeah.
Do you have a favorite shot of Logan then? Of just Logan?
I don't know. Can I say like the like all the desks like stuff like everything's so like detailed.
That perspective was amazing. I loved that shot.
Like specifically the desk, but then also like the stuff, you know, the one with the library that had like, you know, like
yes.
Kai in it. That was
yes.
awesome.
Yes, Elliot and
like,
Kai.
Those ones stand out to me particularly.
That one was so good.
Yes.
I remember apologizing to Rob, and I'm like, I know, books galore. I'm sorry. I didn't think somebody would ever animate this. I wasn't thinking ahead. I was like, you know, it'd be cool if they both had nerdy jobs. Mm-hmm. Do you ever wonder what would happen if you weren't a voice actor for ALiP? Like, would have wanted to voice somebody else's role? Would you be part of the Discord?
Honestly, I have thought about this before, which is like, it wasn't necessarily about ALiP. It was about like the first Discord server I was ever on, which was kind of for a thing, and it was really dramatic, and lots of drama went down, and I ended up being like kicked out of it or whatever because of a thing. But then the person who like, huh?
I said lame.
Yeah, I know, right? But then the person who told me about like, who reminded me about the thing and told me about the auditions and stuff, also like that server's where I met them. And so it's like, if I hadn't auditioned, it's like, you know, there's a lot of people like I wouldn't have met, or I wouldn't have like, you know, this wouldn't happen or that would happen. Like, I probably would have watched it and been just like, wow, that's amazing. But like, I don't know. I probably would just not. I'd probably just be dead. I know that's like I did everything because like getting kicked out of that server felt like really sad. But like honestly, I'm so glad I got kicked out. Genuinely.
So, no.
Justice.
I always know that this question is from Ash every time I get to it. Do you know how much I love you?
That is an incredible question. Probably. Yes. Well.
Do you want to yell at me for anything I've done or written?
I'm hurting characters. But like, I wouldn't yell at you because I love you too much.
You can yell at me, it's fine. Also, I
want to like,
it was great.
I want to like gently be mad at you for, yeah. But like, not really, because I like live for angst. So, as I'm sure many people on one of my servers can tell you, I'm a big fan of angst. So you know what?
Oh, you'll like Fractured, and I had.
It really sounds bad.
It's about 7K. It's I had Altruistic Skittles read it, and she messaged me the other day, and because we were talking, because I'm going to Disney and she's been to Disney a bunch of times, and she's like, I can't wait to read it again and break my heart all over again, and I'm like, aww.
Honestly, mood.
I'm like, I'm so glad I made you feel things, because that's like
I need to write more angst. I only wrote like one big angsty thing once. It did make a lot of people cry though. I made people cry.
ALiP wasn't supposed to end as happy as it did, and I love telling people that. I'm
Ouch.
Like, no, people convinced me to write a sequel because this will get cut out.
Oh wow.
Ouch.
Oh, valid. Yeah, that is my favorite.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be very happy. But
I feel like the angstiest things are either under 10k or they're like over like 50k. Like, you know, they're either like They either like pack a punch really fast and suddenly you're crying and you don't know why, or it builds up to it for a while and you're like, I'm not ready, and then you're crying, and then everything sucks, but it's also fun.
In Seeds We Sow, for every character death, I flipped a coin.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's an oof. That's honestly, flipping coins is the only way to make decisions.
I hated it. It didn't give me nearly as much character death as I wanted. I'm not doing it again.
Ouch. No, I can never decide whether to do stuff, so I'm like, no. But like,
There was even a character I was going to kill. I ended up not killing off, and I'm like, frick, I shouldn't have done it. No, the best part was I made people in like the Discord chat choose heads or tails. And then, and then told them, you're just deciding if a character's gonna live or die. And they were like, what? And I remember one person being personally mad at me because I was like, oh, I told them, oh, you just decided if Virgil was gonna live in the scene or not. And they were like, what?
Oh, that is, you know, that's a big oof. But at the same time, honestly, valid.
It takes it all off of me, because then I can be like, no, I flipped a coin and they chose tail, so it's their fault.
You just watch the chaos unfold, and you can be like, you know, I didn't do anything. You know, you can't blame me for this.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything wrong. So
yeah,
it'd be like that.
It was fun. It was fun while it was. I don't know. I want to write something like Seeds We Sow again. I miss it.
I just need to write more. I haven't posted anything in like a really long time, I think. It's like, I can't wait. I want to start posting my Assassin's Creed before I finish it. Otherwise, it's just, I'm not going to finish it. It's going to be sad. It's acceptable. It's written.
Hey, that's the hardest part. Actually writing it. The amount of artists that helped me with the holiday special, they're all talented. I love all of them.
Oh my god, yes. It's just, artists are just like, because it's like so much work goes into like a single drawing and they just look amazing. It's like, I don't understand how anyone is able to do that, but like it impresses me every single time. Like every artist should feel like proud of like the fact that they have like spent time like refining this skill, which like can like so many people, like it doesn't take, like anyone can enjoy a piece of artwork and like, but like not many people like appreciate it as much as like they should, with like the time and effort that would have gone into it. And it's just like every time I see a piece of art, I'm just like, you've poured a bit of your soul into this and it's beautiful, so don't you dare put yourself down. No one deserves to be sad. Literally, like, no one.
You are wonderful. I love you, Sera. Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me interview you. I saved the best and the hardest one to get for last, Robin.
Enjoy scheduling that one.
Bye, guys.
Wait.